They were in a heightened state. 2 officers shot, 1 dead, and they saw blood. And they went to a location where they believed that maybe the suspect was there. As it turned out, he was not there. He was subsequently arrested not far from the location or somewhere in the area.
Detroit Police Chief James Craig giving the department's side of the story involving a 70-year-old woman who claims she was brutalized by police back in November of 2019 when they were looking for the suspect who shot and killed Officer Rasheen McClain. Lisa Wright's attorney says she was recovering from surgery when she was dragged out of her house and forced to the ground, sending her back to the hospital for 7 days.
Laying on the ground, and the ground is wet. And when he put the handcuffs on me, he put them on real tight. I couldn't move. And they were so disrespectful, they was like, "Get up." I said, "How can I get up? You got me laying face down on the ground."
Chief Craig says he's seen the video.
But what I saw personally, I saw the fact that the officers came up, they did handcuff her, and they carefully took her to the ground. I did not see her being slammed to the ground, but you could see the officer use more care in taking her to the ground.
Why not maybe take her to a vehicle, and put her in the back of a police vehicle or something like that?
I think that eventually they did that, but because of the heightened state, I understand what you're saying and probably what your viewers might think. Handcuffing is certainly a judgment call by the officer. Given the heightened state of what they were involved in at that point. Again, now that doesn't justify, I just make this abundantly clear, even in a heightened state doesn't justify excessive force. But handcuffing and taking someone to the ground in and of itself doesn't always rise to the level of excessive force.
Craig says the internal investigation being done by the Force Unit under professional standards is in its final phases. But the Police Commission's Office of Investigations conducted their own investigation into the matter.
They have concluded their investigation, and they did sustain against the officers the use of profanity during this encounter. As I viewed the video, I didn't hear the profanity, but I'm sure there was other video that they may have heard. I did hear the officers with a raised voice inflection to gain control. They were certainly in a very tense situation.
Wright's attorneys also contend the evidence police were following didn't point to her home. The attorney also says that the blood trail went to a different residence.
What I was briefed on, and again, the briefing I got, that there was a blood trail to that residence.
Fox 2 has requested body cam footage under the Freedom of Information Act. The group also said the chief should step down. The chief says the community and his police officers don't stand behind that. Hillary Golston, Fox 2 News.